Kevin, this video I produced after the message from Jared what causes the damage. Here is the mud flap that was broken. As you see, it is brittle. It is brittle. So it was sitting in that location. When it got hit by the chain, it flew, it destroyed the cover of the ABU. Why did the chain hit the mud flap? If you look at the back here, the wheels are separated from the frame by the spring, the shock absorber, the oil piston, and the airbag. So the wheels can go up and down, front and back, but the frame is fixed. So when the wheel hit the rigid mud guard, it fractured it. It flew, it destroyed the ABU. If you look at the axle number 3, the mud flap here is rubber. It doesn't break. If you hit it, it doesn't break. So if I changed axle number 3, I will never get the damage that you saw from axle number 2. Now if you look at the distance here between the mud flap and the wheel, it's about 9 inches. Let us go to the other side and I'll show you the cause of the problem. This is the left side of the truck. This mud flap is rigid. It broke from the top because it was hit by the wheel. If you look at the distance here, it is 5 inches between the rigid mud flap and the wheel. So when that wheel go up and down and the front and the back and the mud flap is fixed, when it get hit, it broke on the top. You can lose the chains, but you can go out and fix them, but there was no reason to have damage unless you have a rigid part here. Let us go back to the axle number 3. That is the left side. The mud flap here is recoils, flexible. The distance here is 10 inches. So if we change the number 3, you will not have an accident. You change number 2, you have a lousy part here that will cause a problem.